My name is Don Rogers. I'm president of the Rockdale Music Club. We're glad that all of you are here today on this very windy, but at least not rainy afternoon. They called all the rain off, so hopefully we'll stay that way. We're very pleased to be here, back here. We've been here several times in the past. And we have a great program for you today that Wendy will tell you about. The Music Club, as you can read in your program, was founded in 1914 with the assistance of Winthrop University, and that's why we continue to award scholarships at Winthrop and also to use their facilities when we need to, and we will be needing to this year, twice actually. We will start with the hymn of the month. Linwood, are you ready?
You're singing the hymn of the month. Surprise.
The hymn of the month today, as those of old their first fruits brought, you may know it as men of old whose first fruits brought. But when they composed this version in 1961, they tried to be more inclusive than the original, as you will hear, that was written in 1906. The text to today's hymn first appeared in 10 new stewardship hymns published in New York in 1961 as a result of that organization's search to find new hymns based on the subject of stewardship. The text reflects references from 11 biblical passages dealing with that subject. This text is one of the 3 selected from over 450 texts submitted. The hymn tune that we're going to use today is Forest Green. You may not be familiar with Forest Green, but Forest Green is in the hymn book, most hymn books, with these words or similar words. But also, it was actually an English folk song, which was arranged by Ralph Vaughan Williams and appeared in the English hymnal in 1906. The basis of the tune is an English ballad called The Plowboy's Dream. This ballad first appeared around 1795 in a performance in the village of Forest Green, England, thus the name, located about 2 miles northwest of Ockley in Surrey. In England today, this is also the tune sung for O Little Town of Bethlehem. O Little Town of Bethlehem. And if you listen to the Lessons and Carols and they sing it, you'll hear that tune. The tune name, as was Vaughan Williams' custom, recalls the location where he first heard it. Let us stand, if you're able, and we will sing only one verse, the first verse, and Linwood will lead us and LaVerne will play for us. But first, we have a little ceremony to attend. We have with us Spencer Anderson right here. Raise your hand, Spencer. Spencer is celebrating his 91st birthday. He's a great patron. He's at most of our performances. And the flowers today, he placed in his church today. So we thank him for those beautiful flowers. So let's stand and we'll first sing Happy Birthday to Spencer. And then we'll sing the first verse of our hymn. You don't need to sing. It's on page 2 of your program, by the way. First verse only.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Spencer. Happy birthday to you. And we will sing the first one verse of the hymn of the month. Okay.
Thank you. You may be seated.
So my name is Wendy Winger-Gay. I'm the first vice president of the Rock Hill Music Club. I have two jobs. One is that I play fairy godmother to the high schools where we give scholarships to every spring. My other job is to come up with all the program. This is my 8th year doing this. I'm not out of friends yet, let's put it like that. So I'm very glad that we have these folks here today to present to you this afternoon. Before that, I have a few housekeeping things I need to tell you about. I want to do a thank you to Karen Freeman, who is at the camera right here, and also Melissa Russell's not here, but they are our go-to people when we come here, and they are so easy to work with. I can't tell you how easy they make it for us. They had a chair set up, piano was already in place, mics were here. Spencer Anderson, thank you so much for the flowers. He came in and put these in earlier after church today. So we can't thank you all enough for that, and for the people here at Westminster for hosting this for us. Second announcement, let's see. I can't even read my own glasses. All right, let's see. I have, oh yeah, that's great, thank you, Spencer, we're good. All right, so refreshments. Immediately after this program, if you will go out right outside this door, around the pool area, and if you'll bear to your left, there's a dining room there. They call this the dining room with the coffee. And that's where we're having pickup bags. For those of you who are residents here, we've made pickup bags, and you can just take one and come back to Vespers if that's your plan at 4, or if you want to take back to your room, that's fine with us. But that's where we're going to vacate out of here at 4 because they do have Vespers at 4. And so we're going to try to have you out of here as early as we can. So if you're worried about Vespers, don't worry, we'll be out of here. Let's see, next announcement. If you'll look on the inside program book, you'll see the biographies, but in blue, you'll see the program that we have next month. I want to let you know that this is at Bethesda Presbyterian Church. So for those of you who are from Rock Hill, from right here, I would say it's a good 20-25 minute ride. You might as well allow for 30 just to get yourself parked and get into the church. So allow for time to get there. It's going to be Laurie Neal on violin and PJ Brunson, who is piano composer extraordinaire. They have CDs out on Celtic music, and the Celtic music has a new age feel to it, and that's what they're presenting because this is considered our celebrating American Music Month for the Music Club. We felt like Bethesda was the best place to have it. It is the oldest of the 4 corner Presbyterian churches in Rock Hill. It is all wood. It has slave quarters. If you've never been in there, it's a wonderful, wonderful facility. They have a grand piano in there. And when I went in there and played the piano, I said, okay. And then I hummed a few bars. I said, we need an instrument in here. And Laurie had been asking to play for us, so this is going to be violin and piano instrumental for next month. So please join us for that. Okay, I think, and with that in mind, at that program, we plan to have Bobby Walker do a nice history of Bethesda. And if the weather is decent, we're talking November, so we don't know what the weather's going to be like. But if it's not raining and we won't slip on leaves, even though we do carry liability insurance, we do that. We want to make sure that people wear good sneakers because he wants to take a walking tour. There's some of the oldest graves in that church graveyard while the Bratton family were buried there. So he's going to do a nice walking tour for us, pending weather. But if we can't do it in weather, just plan to bring your sneakers anyway. It's okay. He will do at least a history of the church and tell us what we can see if we were there during a regular day. Okay, so I am here to introduce our singers today. We have Linwood Little. Linwood and I have been friends for years. He is a graduate from Barton College in Wilson. He had a BS in music education, and then of course he got his master's from Winthrop. He studied under Jerry Helton, like many of us have, and he also studied with Susan Reed in Rock Hill. He's a member of the York County Choral Society and the Rock Hill Music Club. He's a former member of the Singers of Renaissance in Charlotte, so we're glad to have him here. He's a bass baritone. He's well known in this area. Those of you who've been around in Rock Hill long enough, you probably have heard him once or twice somewhere. Virginia Kate Kirby is a soprano, and she is from Greenville, South Carolina. She went to Furman, and we're not going to hold that against her, are we? Those of us that are Lakeland graduates, because Furman has a very fine music program. I promise you they do. She has a bachelor's music degree in music education. She's been a leader in the Furman Singers. She's been an active member of the Furman Chamber Choir and Furman Female Barbershop Quartet, the Honeybees, the Quartet the Honeybees. She moved to Rock Hill last year. She is teaching music at K-12 at Providence Classical School. She's a member of the York County Choral Society. And I sat with her, next to her for the first time last week. This is a very fine soprano voice, very fine voice. So we are grateful to both of these singers from the York County Choral Society. I bring you Linwood Little, and I bring you Virginia Kate Kirby. I want to let you know LaVerne Vinegar is the accompanist for Linwood. She serves on our board as well as Linwood. Virginia has brought her father with her to play with her. And he is an organist, but he's directing, he said, a choir in Simpsonville right now. So he is her accompanist for today. We thank them both, all four of you, for doing this for us. Thank you very much for coming.
I guess I'll get up here so you can see me. It's like they keep putting me on the back. For some reason, they keep putting me on the back row in the Choral Society, and I'm going, what? Usually it's which end?
Elizabeth's back there complaining to her lady.
What? She's right over here. I'm looking, it's like, they don't put me on the back row. And for those of you that you haven't heard me sing, but you say the face looks familiar, 25 years of Harris Teeter on Celandese Road. Yeah, so that's where the familiarity with the face is. Here we go. Miss LaVerne. Sing God a simple song, loud all day. Make it up as you go along, loud all day. Sing like you like to sing. God loves all simple things, for God is the simplest of all. For God is the simplest of all. I will sing the Lord a new song, to praise Him, to bless Him, to bless the Lord. I will sing His praises while I live, all of my days. Blessed is the man who loves the Lord. Blessed is the man who praises Him. Loud on, loud on, loud day, and walks in His ways. I will lift up my eyes to the hills from whence comes my help. I will lift up my voice to the Lord, singing loud on all day. For the Lord is my shade, is the shade upon my right hand, and the sun shall not smite me by day, nor the moon by night. Blessed is the man who loves the Lord. Loud on, loud day, and walks in His ways.
Give to me the life I love, let the lane go by me. Give the jolly heaven above, and the byway nigh me. Bed in the bush with stars to see, bread I dip in the river. Where's the life for a man like me? There's the life forever. Let the blow fall soon or late, let what will be o'er me. Give the face of earth around, and the road before me. Where I seek not hope, nor love, nor a friend to know me. Now I seek the heaven above, and the road below me. Oh, let autumn fall on me, where afield I linger. Silencing the bird on tree, biting the blue finger. Whitish field, the frosty field, warm the fireside haven. Not to autumn will I yield, not to winter even. Let the blow fall soon or late, let what will be o'er me. Give the face of earth around, and the road before me. Wealth I ask not hope nor love, nor a friend to know me. All I ask, the heaven above, and the road below me. Night time sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light, and listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life you knew before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar. And you live as you've never lived before. music shall caress you. Hear it, feel it, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me. Floating, falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the dream begin, let your darker side give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night. You alone can make my song take flight. Help me make the music of the night.
One little aside before I go on. I got plenty of nothing for Porgy and Bess. Those of you that know Susan Reed that met her studied under Mr. Duncan, who was the original Porgy. So, kind of got it along. He kind of got what he did, but she just talked about him, how he... Oh, the one side story was, he was in the hospital. A young lady goes into the hospital as a nurse. She's there with him. And she said something to him and asked, and so he sits up in bed and he just like some high note, just wham! And the girl's like, whoa, wow. She went home to her mother and came back and says, you tricked me. I know who you are now. Then, connections. Okay, I got plenty of nothing.
Oh, I got plenty, nothing, not just plenty for me. I got no car, got no mule, got no misery. The folks with plenty, got a lock on their door. Afraid somebody's going to rob them while it's out to making more. What for? I got a lock on my door, that's the way to keep. They can steal the rug from the floor. That's okay with me, cause the things that rise like the stars in the skies are free. Oh, I got plenty and nothing, and none just plenty for me. I got my gal, got my song, got heaven the whole day long. No use complaining. Got my gal, got my Lord. plenty for me. I got my sun, got the moon, got the deep blue sea. Norfolk's with plenty, plenty, got to pray all the day. Scenes with plenty, sure gotta worry how to keep the devil away. Away. I ain't fretting about hell till time arrive. Never worry long as I'm well. Never one to strive to be good, to be bad. What the hell, I'm glad I was alive. Oh, I got plenty and nothing's plenty for me. I got my gal, got my song, got heaven the whole day long. No use complaining. Got my gal, got my Lord, got my song.
Hello everyone, thank you all for having us today. It's such a gift to be with you and to sing together. To start out this set, we'll be singing two of my favorite musical theater pieces from Golden Age musical theater. And that's I Could Have Danced All Night from My Fair Lady and Mr. Snow from Carousel. Bed, I couldn't go to bed. My head's too light to try to set it down. Sleep, sleep, I couldn't sleep tonight. Not for all the jewels in the crown. I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting. When all at once my heart took flight, I only know when he began to dance with me. I could have danced, danced, danced all night. I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting. When all at once my heart took flight, I His name is Mr. Snow, and an upstanding man is he. He comes home every night in his round bottom boat with a net full of herring from the sea. An almost perfect beau, as refined as a girl could wish. But he spends so much time in his round bottom boat that he can't seem to lose the smell of fish. The first time he kissed me, the whiff of his clothes knocked me flat on the floor of the room. But now that I love him, my heart's in my nose, and fish is my favorite perfume. Last night he spoke quite low, and a fair-spoken man is he. And he said, Miss Pepperidge, I'd like it fine if I could be wed with a wife. And indeed, Miss Pepperidge, if you'll be mine, I'll be yours for the rest of my life. Next moment we were promised, and now my mind's in a maze. For all I can do is look forward to that wonderful day of days, when I marry Mr. Snow. The flowers will be buzzing with the hum of bees. The birds will make a racket in the churchyard trees. When I marry Mr. Snow, then it's off to home we'll go. And both of us will look a little dreamy-eyed, a drive into a cottage by the ocean side, where the salty breezes blow. He'll carry me across the threshold, and I'll be as meek as a lamb. Then he'll set me on my feet, and I'll say kind of sweet, well, Mr. Snow, here I am. Then I'll kiss him so he'll know that everything will be as right can be. Living in a cottage by the sea with me. For I love that Mr. Snow, that young seafaring, old and daring, made me whisper, never barren, darling Mr. Snow. Thank y'all. This next piece is called I'm Glad There Is You. It's a jazz standard that is kind of like my parents' song. They love it. And growing up, I've always loved this. My siblings and I do too. You might know this standard, you might not. If you do, feel free to hum along with me. In this world of ordinary people, extraordinary people, I'm glad there is you. In this world of overrated pleasures, of underrated treasures, I'm so glad there is you. I live to love, I love to live with you beside me. This
consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. For it is in giving that we receive. For it is by faith that we believe. For in forgiving we are forgiven. It is in dying that we are led to Make me an instrument of thy peace.
So this last piece is a sing-along of Sound of Music with Edelweiss, my favorite themes, and ending with the Sound of Music to celebrate its 60th anniversary this year. So I would love for you to sing along with us on these three pieces and sing nice and loud. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on lilies, bright colored petals and marmalade lilies, looking at packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses and boots and lashes, snowflakes that stray on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters and melted springs. These are a few of my favorite things. And what nights when the breeze sings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Thank you so much, you two. What a pleasant surprise. Thank you so much. As always, we invite you to look through our program. You'll notice there's an application on the very back page for your convenience. Just in case, please join us in our support of scholarships for talented young musicians in our area, in your county. We do appreciate your support. You got the instructions on the reception we have for you right outside the door to the left. And we thank you very much for coming, and please join us. There's also a schedule on the back table, in case you didn't get one, of our upcoming programs through the year. So you'll see what's scheduled for November, December, January, February, March, and April. So we look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much for coming. I've been told there is a donation box on